Alright everybody, welcome back. It is OG Smurf 826. Once again, going back, new map Vancouver's here, going back and doing similar to what I did with Regevac. So for people who are sort of new to the game, I see you do so many people in the subreddit who are asking, for tips on how to get higher and some better scores on maps. I just wanted to do again what I did last time so people can sort of have an idea. Like what I do is not I guess I would say surefire, like, oh, you're gonna get high scores, but it's just some tips that I use that help me score higher and hopefully can help you all. This is me, I'm just going through my scores. This is not for bragging, this is more so just showing you guys just someone who's getting somewhat relatively high scores, who's trying to show you a few techniques that they use to get their higher scores, just so you guys can have sort of a formula to base everything off of. Well, not a formula, just some techniques, a little bit of a roadmap. Hopefully it helps. Oh, okay, it froze and I got right back to it. Okay. So as I was saying, I don't know what I was saying, but game froze. I'm back. We're rocking and rolling. But yeah, so you guys just see someone with a high score. I'm not gonna guarantee I'm scoring high, but there's no guarantee I'm gonna do high on this one because a decent amount of these scores are of course I've played the maps a few different times to get these scores, so it's just so that as you play more you can feel like you're doing better, have some more tools to do better. And yeah, okay, that lets me know I should probably stop flipping it because that's when it started freezing last time. Yep, just like that. I think I just maybe asked for a little bit too much information. I bought a gaming PC, so on. Oh yeah, that's something I need to remember to mention. Yeah, I'm on PC, and I see a decent amount of you guys on the Reddit are on mobile. So my experience may be a little bit different than yours, but I mean it's still the same game, but some of the abilities to control things might not be as fluid per se. But yeah, this is a very long intro. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna get to the gameplay, and mostly I'm gonna try to only talk when I pause the game, to explain things. But for the most part, how I'm gonna start out is sort of intentionally, from my perspective, building a bad map, then let you guys see me slowly fix it and make it better than what it is. So hopefully this works out for me. First time on this map. Let's go to Vancouver. Yes. Again, before I do it, you don't gotta play the game at double speed all the time. I sort of mix it. When I get to a point, you'll get comfortable in the game where it's you'll know up to a certain point you can sort of go faster through the game because you can handle things that are going on and then slow things down. But it's just for this starting part, it's gonna be playing fast, and of course in editing I'm gonna speed up the video. So watch, see things happen. I will pause to explain things I'm doing. I promise. Alright, and right now, not knowing too much about the map, I'm gonna go with the roundabout over the traffic lights. Roundabouts tend to, for lower levels of traffic, be a little bit better. Traffic lights, in my experience, high levels of traffic, they tend to work better. So, right now I'm gonna get a roundabout just to have one in the top. here's a little bit of balancing act. Don't want the road tiles of another roundabout. I already got one in the tuck, so I'm gonna go with the road tiles. But the biggest thing I'm gonna look for next, just because I can visibly see the map's gonna be a lot of water, I'm gonna want bridges or motorways. So, and also I'm gonna target like every week break, so there's gonna be pausing there amongst other areas. Like I said, because of the water, gonna go with the bridge. Hopefully, to kind of like do things imperfect, then, well, not, well, imperfect for me, then make them perfect for me, so that you guys can sort of see how to map things out. Even though when you start, you should be making things more accessible, more better to start out from what I'm doing, but you'll see when it gets there. Alright, this right now I'm just doing a very quick and early segregation, just because I feel like things may get a little difficult earlier than I wanted to. So this is just so things can function a little bit better further down the road before I fix things. Alright, here I'm going with the motorway. For me, personally, and probably a lot of other people will tell you, motorways basically supersede everything just because of the amount of freedom and amount of additional quickness and route it gives you. So I almost always go with the motorway. I believe it should be you get a maximum of 9 per map. So get it early instead of waiting until you might get one later, because you can stack them up now, use them now. They save you a lot in the long run. Alright, here I'm going to go with another bridge just because of the water and those greens immediately. Even though I'm trying to do things suboptimal, but those greens need something immediately. And I guess I'll show you a little bit of route optimization here. Like, I'll let the greens get to their like all get on the road. And then I'll show you like the bridge and like how they'll immediately know to take the quicker route back. So now I'm waiting, because now just all the way, but it's gonna take a while to get there, so I'm gonna have to like this way, so I don't view it, and yeah, this way, turn around, this is the route, which is not just going all the way to this. So this is what, and after I call it route optimization, more of this, making a quicker, let's try route segregation, I'll keep more items, not these more words, this is an early example, this is like, hey, you might not using everything, this is more like, hey, I get all this alone, and this is where I'm also going to go. Alright, once again, I'm I'm gonna go with a motorway. Even though it seems like I may need a tunnel coming soon, I'm gonna go with the motorway just because I haven't used that many yet. And I know I can finagle my way around a mountain a little bit. But yeah, tunnels, I would say, come second to motorways. Just because motorways can't go over mountains and tunnels can cut straight through them. So they're like almost, honestly, I would put them as an equivalency just because, well, no, I still have to put the motorway above just because the motorway, even though I haven't seen any data about it, I just go from my personal experience. Motorways also seems like when a car is going to cross the motorway, it's going 2 times the speed. So it makes it quicker as well, too. Beyond just cutting off the route and being direct, it makes it a little quicker. Tunnels, cut straight through a mountain, so you're not trying to go around. Also agreed as well, too. I'd put tunnels number 2. Let's go. Once again, I'm gonna go with the bridge just because of crossing water. It's gonna be, looks like it's gonna be a lot on this map. First time playing, but when there's a river cutting straight through the middle of the map, just get some bridges. It's the safest bet. When it's all the way across the map, full river, just get some bridges, get some motorways, just to be safe. Alright, 40 tiles versus traffic lights. Well, I don't have any traffic lights. I'll have those just in case to use those. May show you how to use those if time comes up for it. But I'll get those now just because, even though I do want to get the 40 tiles, I'm just going to get the traffic lights for 20. Just so I can properly use them, show you, yeah, sort of how they work and the way I like to build them for my optimal strategy. I'll show you guys that when it comes time for it. Oh, you can't be serious. No. No, 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 no. Let's see, this should be... And we're right back where we left off at. Great. Oh, let me see. Let me close out my screen recording menu. Sometimes that helps because it's taking up GPU space as well when it's not minimized. Let's get this back. Alright, so you guys have all seen these before. These are the dreaded balloons. I thought I might be able to get to maybe 1,000 before having to do some of the techniques that I wanted to show you guys. But I guess I'll start now just because it's truly getting a little messy. But I think the first thing I will sort of explore here is, let's start off here. This is the problem here. All this congestion. When you've seen someone talk about, oh crap, nope, don't want to do that. And yeah, It'll be alright. Here we go. We live, we learn. Alright, so in here, when people talk about segregation, this is what we're talking about, because you get this. Just a whole mess. Whole bunch of colors all trying to go across one another, and all getting each other's way. And also, you want to limit intersections, because at every intersection, even if it's just here, or just a house like here, the cars will slow down to acknowledge the intersections. So to slow down just in case someone's coming across. So what I'm going to do here first, because sometimes it can literally just be one color is causing all the trouble. So here, I'm going to get the color that sort of is divided in. They're all over here and needs to all be over here, and just keep them from going in the middle of everyone else. So I'm going to take the light blues here, which I hope would also be light blue in normal color mode. I like to play in dark mode, personal preference. You don't have to. It's not going to make you better at the game. This is a personal preference. So I'm going to route all of the blues, just the light blues, just out of the way of everyone else for now. And just so the game doesn't sort of try to kill itself currently, I'm going to make what I normally just call like a temporary relief. Just put a motorway in there just to get everything smooth out, so everything goes quickly, and then everything's not good. I'll just make up for those. Now see, I'm gonna try everything with the game. Hoping that things will work itself back out. Okay, so yeah, I may have messed up this example for you all. So, no issue. Just gonna restart and do things earlier than I was doing in that game, just to show you all, where how high you can get. Because the first thing I was doing, like I've seen like a lot of you guys do, is connect every road to everything. That's not how that messes up things. You're not gonna get a high score. See, bottom 25. Let's try to shoot for. I'm not gonna shoot for 3,500. That's just a little bit insane for my second try. Let's shoot for a good 2,000 mark. That I feel like that'll put me in like the top 25%. So we're gonna go back, start back again from the start. And I'm gonna talk you through some of the things I'm gonna do that should lead me to getting a better score than what I did earlier. Same thing, fast forward and pause. Gonna talk a little bit at each week, and then we're gonna get this rolling. Yep, so we're working now. Alright, so boom. What I'm going to do here, first step, a lot of early segregation. Segregation doesn't always mean only that color on one road. Sometimes, like this double location, which I've also learned really work best when both colors are coming in from the same side, so you don't get in each other's way with exiting and entering. Since it's early, let me see. Yeah, I'll give a quick example of that. Okay, so just gonna make that go there. I'm gonna put this here. I'm just really gonna wait. Just gonna try to wait it out till they sort of line up perfectly. Let me speed this up. Once again, I'm gonna go with the roundabout, same picks as earlier for the most part. And there's enough of them, they will get in each other's way a little bit, where, hey, I can't get out because there's too many of you guys over here. And it's like, well, I can't get out because there's too many of you guys over here. And it's like, well, I can't get out of my parking space because you're in my way, and I need a parking space. So here, I prefer to try to have two callers coming in from the same side, so that they just generally just get in each other's way, just trying to get in the parking spaces and out of them instead of on both sides. It worked. That tends to work best for me. You can still do two opposite sides because it will work itself out. Like it won't just get stuck there permanently. They will work themselves out. But I prefer it this way. Both from the same side. And then everything's nice and smooth. Alright, here we go. Things aren't going perfectly, but I'm about to do a little bit of rerouting here, get some things out of each other's way. So I'm just gonna put this back to where I had it earlier, and then I come through there. Then let's see. Light blue's gotta cross it somewhere, so yeah, maybe that's just disconnect. Disconnect somewhere, so I'll have to figure it out in a second. I do have a bridge I can just something like that there, but let's see. Yeah, give me grace over there. Somehow give me grace back through there. It would work out nicely for myself. Main problem here is getting like connected. For now, I'll just run across and see what happens. Hopefully. I have to break some things up a little bit, but let's get back to business. Everyone's not crossing here. Let's mix up just a simple there to there. And then it should go well. Just a simple. Hopefully that makes things a little bit quicker inside of there. These really don't connect anything now, so I'm gonna have to figure out who to send these off with. Possibly. I'm working on this. Alright, how to connect all of these together. Actually, this one I can probably just have them all cross. They'll all just come in. It's enough to just have them all come in here. There we go. And I'm editing. Alright, so yeah, I forgot the additional one makes it disappear for a second. So I'll put this here. Thing should sort of get up. Let's see. What do I have here that should really be a little bit on a better route? These are connecting these. I'll just put you back over here. Yes, this unnecessary intersection. Dark boys can get there. Short term, maybe. For short term, I'm just gonna add this little group here. I have to figure out a way to get some yellows added over here. This has slowly trickled itself out. Let's see. Actually, problem sort of solved. Make them all here. To here. Hopefully this makes things better. We'll have to figure out something else better to do right there. Because right now things aren't stable, but I'm gonna press play and see how this works out. And I'll traffic lights with the setup. Why I switched it over here is so that you'll see it soon. But like the way the light's gonna work here, like it's only gonna stop traffic when these guys are coming out. So when everyone's coming in, they can go here and come off here without ever stopping. And even when this is stopped, the people who are coming off here can keep going. So it's really gonna minimize delays. And it looks like good. That may be more gas. Oh no. Oh no. So let's get back to it. Oh crap. Well, just forgot. Those blues were connected over here. So let's just see how quickly I can get some of these guys over here. Over there. Let's see which side is probably best. Alright, let's get him connected in here. Yeah, for now, I'm gonna have to connect you guys in here. You guys are right here over there. Let's make it. Beneficial. I'm gonna have to divide something up here. Yeah. We got it figured out. Excellent. I'm not gonna pat myself on the back and be like, I can play by myself with the bridge picking, but okay. So, how I flipped them around earlier, like way earlier in this, just gonna flip them around again. So that now, these guys just all immediately, if I can draw correctly, all these guys just immediately connect here, delete that there, then connect these guys into here through this roundabout, which I'll probably delete at some point, because it might not even be, well, I'll think about it, I'll see what happens. But connect these guys in here, actually maybe, whoa, didn't need to do that, keep that going that way, make that one intersection. Maybe that's better, but just connect everything in there, leave the roads out in there, and just I'm sorry, I do not need to cough in all you guys' ears, I promise. But here, and there we go. Hopefully things are quicker. And hopefully that satisfies all. Stop some things here. Some of these things may not be at their best alignment. So let's put all those guys there. All these guys here. I can make a route these bridges in here. Things would be a lot better. Just so that these guys here can basically just focus on going out, leaving, supplying here. Yeah, 6 should be fine for this. I don't think there's enough guys here going in there completely. Yeah, I'll just make it here to here. Then maybe use a light. Try to keep all the guys focused on coming into here instead of coming across. Let's see. A lot more ticky-tacky in here, but I can make this go to here, but this seems to be not carrying as much. Here seems to be an issue. Let me see, I may just be better off. We'll see how that goes. These are the only ones that are really getting high currently. Everything else seems to be doing pretty well. You know, always try to count your dots. Take a second, pause, count your dots, and that will sort of tell you which ones you might want to focus on making a little bit better. Let's delete you there. Let's get back to it. Alright. Okay, got an idea. For now, here, I'm just going to delete here so that this can just reconnect here. Just keep these guys focused over here, keep these three coming over here once I'm able to actually do that, so then I can actually come across easier. Let's see. Alright, things are piling up a little bit over here. Let's take this one here. moment to do its thing, but I can do this here and start this maybe here. Maybe just move that here. There we go. And then here we go again. Move that. Yeah, things are a little bit testy here now, and I may have messed this up here. Slide it out. Yeah. Because we all need to, yeah. That's an issue. Here's an issue. Let's see. Let's fix everything for that. Let's see. We're running out a little bit of space. Just need some time. Someday and just hope that we can find something better. Oh, and well, that's tip number 3. Let's see where I actually got to. Wait, oh, not what I meant to do. Here we go. 2,400. Okay, top 10%. So, doing some things right. Not as high as I thought I was going to get, but tip number 3, you guys have seen some things. Hopefully, you guys can sort of see my mental strategy and that helps you out. If not, I will probably be making another video of like me just actually trying to get to 3,000, period. Let's see how that works out, but if you're here, thanks for watching. OG Smurf 826 signing off. Going with the motorway. So eventually, I'm gonna snap this one off, but I'd like to have another one just in case something else goes a little weird. build a bridge just to go across the water. Maybe not have to, we don't have to take such a long route to get there anymore. Alright, once again, going with the motorway. They come in handy, especially the earlier you use them. Set things up to be nice and smooth. Once again, we're gonna need another bridge. This water crossing start to add up. You're gonna need it. Another bridge. Alright. Water crossing adding up. Things are getting a little bit interesting once again. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. So, I isolated this over here. We'll use yellows to go directly into this one here. So, also gonna do, let's see, I got ideas, big ideas. I'm thinking this here, delete that, so the bridge and these two, just everything here, perfectly fine. More as a, there we go. Everything just comes off as then let's see what it will do. I'm trying to wait, I don't even got one of those yet, so it doesn't matter. Then get rid of the yellows there. I'm going to have a nice little thinking about just purely disconnecting everything from the rest of it here. Have things go across here, which I gotta wait for that to come back. Alright. Alright, and I'm right back at it. Here. Need to go sideways there. Sometimes you gotta zoom in to try to keep yourself straight. Don't realize how much you wobble when using things sometimes. There we go. Just rerouting things right back across. Alright, let's see what I can get going on over here. Now, let's do this. Another motorway. Alright. May need a tunnel. Let me take the motorway. Okay, yeah, I definitely picked that last one too quick without saying anything. Just bridge. Y'all can see by it's apparent. But yeah. I'm gonna wait till next week. Then I think I'm gonna go through my thought process of thinking out how I'm gonna get these things a little bit more in order. Alright, I'm going to pick a tunnel, and then I just got an idea that I'm about to show you all. Just something that works out great. Alright, so, deleting this here, deleting that there, so now it's no longer part of the whole arrangement. You're just going to come in, right in here. Damn near perfect, ain't it? Thing of beauty. I mean, as it gets to the later game, I may need more than what's there, but right now, perfect thing of beauty. Can't complain about it. Alright, now, still need to get here, which is all coming through here. Still need to get these into here, which I may be waiting on some bridges or a miracle, but it is what it is. Alright, now, because I decided to make these go through here. It's gonna go through here. I'm going to come out and come through. Well, not come out and come through, but have all of these here. Just so I do not want to waste any tiles. Maybe I see a different one, but there we go. That's good enough. Let them all come through here, out of the way. And that's good there. So now I'm getting 2 motorways back right now. And yes, when you are deleting Motorways is still there, you're going to automatically get them directly back immediately. Alright, that's what I'm thinking about currently. And then my next step is somehow getting these wings directly here, weaving through here. I don't know the best route, because this is just a very interesting spot for all of this. I gotta figure out whether I want to cut through one thing or two things, but I shall figure this out. Over here I may need to clean this up some, but let's get to next week. Alright, haven't used the roundabout yet. I don't know if I should get another roundabout. I'm gonna get traffic lights. I may, if I need to, I'll show you. There's a certain way to set it up for the best way for it to work for how many you have coming out versus going in. And how to set that up correctly for a nice splice. Alright, but these yellows are gonna need some help. These blues here, well, I can just go here. That's perfectly fine. And the amount of blues going in here is a little bit lower. I'll just tag them in right there. Just put it one there. Should be going back quick enough because he's been fine over here, so. Alright. I need to figure out how to get the blues, all the blues, light and dark, all of them together. Let them all be happy family. And then get the grays across here as quick as, well, that would solve these amount of problems. Let's see. So, I'm gonna cut it here. Cut here. Then go. Yeah, don't have another bridge, so I'll leave that there for now. Then let's go here. Now, once here, directly into the booth. So now I have this all separated over here, so everything's just, I wouldn't say fine and dandy, but not too much interference over here now. Alright, so let's have you come out of here. Let's group you all here. I like to put mine all in one intersection since I feel like it works better for me. You can do it any way you want to. What I mean is here, like this. Some people go like that. It's all up to you. Alright. So we're all good here. Cooking with grease. So everyone here, separated here, nice and separated and segregated. And so what I was gonna do next is here. Well, let's see. Which one probably works out best? I'm gonna come through here, reconnect that. So they're going there. Yeah, put it on the shortest route for now. If I get another bridge, I'll just immediately connect it here. For now, this will just have them all together and they'll work it out on their own. Alright, now it's time for the greens. Actually, let's cut that there for now. Make the route a little bit shorter. Now for the greens. I have to, just because the water there, everything's not perfectly lined. As I get more stuff, I may be able to optimize what I feel like. As the game goes, it's going to fill in here. Something's going to get filled in here, and then it's just not going to be a fun time for me. Actually, I don't got the tunnel. Oh, I was just thinking about using a tunnel, and perfect time comes up. Let's see if this helps. Oh, don't even need the tunnel actually yet. Alright, so I was thinking about just coming around here, then having the yellow just do his thing just perfectly right here, disconnect. Watch. Yeah. On that. A lot of intersections close together, but you know, let's just have fun with it. Actually, just make it just a little bit longer, so the intersections don't feel as close. Perfect. What else was I missing out here? That should be fine. This should be fine. Oh, this here. Okay. Alright. Let's see. This here is getting a little mixed up. How much more blue? Blues do we need? Alright. I think just maybe it's time to call it for the green. I'll have to figure something out. Let's see how much more stuff pops up. Okay, I don't like the way this is feeling. Alright. Just throw just a little bit more into the wild. Maybe just make it faster from here to here. That didn't work out as good as I thought it would. Approaching 2,000. You know, I'm probably just gonna have this video being clipped together a little bit. It's gonna go a whole lot quicker than like the final ones. The final part of the video is actually gonna be me getting to a high level I expected. Sometimes when you're trying to instruct, you're not playing as well as you normally would. But I'll be okay. This is tip number 3. If you have made it this far in the video, hopefully I perform well enough that you might learn something and have something to help you. If I don't perform well, then I'm sorry. But let me attempt to be better. This time I'm going to go with the, well, I did go with the 40 tiles last time started, got the roundabout, so yeah. Same repeating, have a lot of space to work with, use a lot of wiggle room, because sometimes making a longer route to get where you're going instead of like the quickest possible route ends up being better if you can get a little bit of segregation. Sometimes you will connect things early on in a way you don't want to, just with hopes that things could work out. So no need to panic. Get to know there's water, and because I've played before, I see, you know, it expands across, so I need to have the bridge, because it's going to become to. Yeah, I didn't mention in the first part of this, but the circle buildings versus square buildings. The circles, cylinders, they will demand more cars per week than the squares. These ones are basically skyscrapers, warehouses. Everybody has different names for what they call them, but the circles need more cars than the squares. That is something you need to know and pay attention to. Sometimes you gotta prioritize putting more car garages, houses, whatever you prefer to call them, the little places where the cars come from. Sometimes you gotta have more of those connected to a circle than you would think. Definitely compared to a square. So sometimes you gotta prioritize that. Here we go. Once again, I'll pick a motorway. Sub things out. And let me slow things down very quickly as well to show you guys. I'm going to trim some things up here. So I'm coming in here to cut this off here. Just so the blues don't end up trying to come through here to get to this here. Here, I'm gonna go with another bridge once again. See some things to probably use it. I think I may have a decent opportunity to show you guys a little bit of segregation on a scale later in the game than earlier in the game than last time, but later in the game than earlier before. Let's see. Okay. Perfect. I was correct. Alright. Here's gonna be almost like textbook segregation in a sense, but it's not going to be all perfectly color on color, but here's what's going to happen. Let me alright, so boom, perfect. Alright, so here we go. Even though this is still connected to everything else, here's the good thing. Okay? We have the blues and the greens segregated on their own path away from everything else. and also made with a decent amount of separation between intersections, because you also don't want to have too many intersections too close together. Like here, this is a little bit too close together, but still on their own, so this will be fine. But up here, it's separated from where they turn in and out or make any kind of turning maneuvers. It's good. Entering here. So the blue and the green are both over here by themselves. They are segregated from the rest of everything. Let's see, because here the green had to pass through the blue and the white and the yellow that were all in here and here. Now it's just here interacting with the white coming in and out, which will be perfectly fine for the blue. And the green just all over here, only has to interact with the blue every once in a while. And you'll see, you guys can watch that side. I'll still be managing other stuff, but you guys just watch this side once I click play and just see, how it's literally just them over there unless something comes up. But yeah. Going with a motorway once again. I believe they're the most beneficial. Tunnels are definitely second, because you can't always put a motorway over. Motorways can't go over mountains. Only tunnels can do that. Sometimes you just need to cut straight through the rocks. And also sometimes you can use tunnels to make routes go around things just for segregation. Because sometimes taking the longer route is the better route than trying to take it short and cross something. Here's another thing. You may have saw it when I put this over here. It didn't. Once I connected this didn't wait to get cars and wait for me to connect this over here. It's going to. I don't know exactly how the prioritization works with taking cars, but it will take cars from wherever the closest car to it, from wherever it is that's accessible. That's where it will go. So if I leave this disconnected, it will take cars from over here until this is connected. Then the next time it calls for a car, it'll take it from over here. Make sense? Hopefully. I really hope it does. And more than likely, I'm about to fix the light blues. There's one thing, I'll slow it down going into here. One thing I'm never fond of is routing through, I call them airports, the double locations. Routing cars and having this be part of your route, it's never good just because of the amount of slowdown. You're seeing it right now. Even though I'm playing it slow, you're seeing it all dogging each other's way. Getting in. The ones that are getting into the parking space versus the ones trying to go across, they're still getting each other's way. It's now just made a route quicker than going through everyone else and not going through it. So all of them should get here, split and go their own way. Things should be better. said, Motorways is the number one for me, so I'm going to get a Motor. And also, get them now, because as you get later into the game, you're going to realize you're going to have a lot of road tiles to stack up that you may not be using. So get the Motorways early. Alright, I haven't seen use for a towel yet. But I think I'm going to get one just in case. Because I may need it. Hopefully, after I get this next week update, I will have something in the bag to use to figure out what I'm going to do with all these yellows up here. Alright, bridge. I think a second bridge will help. Alright, I'm going to try to get some segregation and try to clean things up a bit. Since I don't want to make 2,000, and right now we're barely going to make one. Alright, so clean things up a little bit. So here's my plan. First, I have to get a good route to get grays and yellows here and here very quickly. So I'm going to need to cut off get this cluster here of everything here. So let's see where I can group all of this together the best I can. How many different ways? Got these here. So we got these yellows here. Got the grays there. Then let's see. I can group some yellows here. Those three here. And then these grays and yellows are together here. Alright. So these possibly should be enough just to feed these two here. You know what? I'll make it 3 and 3 and then have it split so they all just come here. This goes here to there. Everyone should be good there. And also just know when you're fixing your routes, try to get it as early as possible because it takes a while for things to course correct. Well, to reset itself. You never want to take the courses you've now set them on. Alright. So I want this coming here. These 4 yellows feeding this one here. So I want to disconnect this from here so that no one else gets confused about going anywhere else. So now, that means I need to find some grays to put in here. And probably some more blues in here, but for now, we're going to go here. Curve around. You know what? Make a nice little exchange station here. Get some blues in here. Even though I may not need it to happen yet. But here the blues go for here, so this should be good. This should be good in yellows. So now that means all I need is grays. So I'm going to put this here. Everybody just cross over really nicely. So the grays go in. And then I guess I'll just add all the grays here. else could I possibly set in this path? All of the grays, possibly all of the yellows. But for now. Oh, I just realized I'm out of bridges. Oh, yeah, because I put this one here. For now, I'm gonna go here. I'll probably cut off this bridge if I see the blues. There's suspicion here. Let's take it nice and slow, and we'll see how things work out. And oh, yeah, the yellows. Leftover yellows. Let's see. I'll start here. And I need to get multiple yellows out here. So let's see. Have them come in here. Possibly the initial take. They'll just all go in and out. Take some time for it to correct itself, but things should work. Also realized I may have quite possibly messed with things myself. I probably should have cut this off over here. And that would have been perfectly great as well too. Connected too many things once again. And I'll probably make a part 3. Got some other things to do. But you know what? I will make a part 3 right after this. Now let's just let this thing flow and go and work itself out. Let's see what I could possibly do to get some things to places they need to be a lot quicker. Yeah. Still tried to fix things, but I had too many things connected. I didn't pay attention to those things. So let's check what the score is now. Oh yeah, 1,000 trips. Unlock the challenges. Bottom 40% still. But the needle's moving. I was at 25. We're gonna try this again. Probably gonna be a lot less talking. Here, I really tried to rush it to get to the next week. Just gonna know I can get more tiles and just loop it around here and be fine. But this is a process I like to just call temporary bridging, where it's like, hey, I know I'm gonna get more road tiles to actually connect this the way I need to, but for now, just gonna get them where I need to get them, and things are smooth. And I'm going with the 40 road tiles over the roundabout. Alright, seems like the white's looking a little bit itchy right now. So I'm gonna use the bridge motorway, put them here, and have them go across.